to today's video. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Keisha. If you are new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Today's video is a weekend reset video. I love the weekends. I mean, who doesn't? I love just being cozy in the house, having a slow morning, spending time with my cats, sleeping in, all of it. I like to start the day off cuddling the cats, giving them some love if they'll allow me. Leon didn't show up. And then I make the bed. That's always the first thing that I try to do because I just think it's so important to start your day with an accomplishment, even if it's small. Sometimes it doesn't happen because the cats look too cozy and I don't want to disrupt them. I really try my best not to grab my phone and scroll. Some days, I'm not gonna lie, it happens, but I try. Next thing I do is I head to the bathroom, brush my hair, let Leon have a little bit of a turn if he wants, and just get ready for the day. That includes washing my face, letting Leon have some fresh water out of the sink. These cats really are my babies, guys. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not ashamed. I love them. I feel like I've really succeeded at minimizing products that I use on my face. This took me a while. I used to always think that the more the merrier, but now I realize less is more. I always use a vitamin C in the morning for the daytime, and then I use a retinol in the evening. But other than that, the routine is exactly the same. I always start with cleanser and then toner and then either the vitamin C or retinol and then a moisturizer. This clip does not reflect it because I have a giant blemish on my cheek. I don't know where that came from. It happens sometimes, but honestly, other than this, my skin has never been better. And I don't know if that has to do with age or using really clean products, which I found the Yuka app really helpful for. After I finish washing my face and brushing my teeth, I head to the kitchen and I make a cup of coffee. I love this new creamer that I just discovered. It's Earth's Own cinnamon cookie dough and it is absolutely heavenly. I am obsessed. You have to try it if you haven't. Today I had a chiropractic appointment, so I went to that. It's usually just about a 15-minute appointment. I'm in and out. You can see in the image my neck and it shows that it is not very curved. Apparently it's supposed to be a 40-degree angle and mine is 6 degrees, so we're working on that. Next thing I did was come home and have my first meal of the day. Usually I will have a piece of toast with peanut butter, just butter on it so I can take my medication, but we really didn't have that many options, so I went with yogurt. Not my favorite thing, but that's okay. It's food, right? I decided to journal a little bit and then redo my nails because, as you can see, they were really chipped and needed some love. It's about 11:30, 12 o'clock at this point, and I decided it was time to do some cleaning around the house, so I put some music on and started on the laundry. I really try my best to keep up with laundry, and as soon as my basket's getting full, I address it because I get super overwhelmed if there's too much and I have to do more than a couple loads in a day. Usually it'll just end up sitting on the drying rack for a week or sitting clean in its basket. So instead of letting it pile up, I'm pretty consistent about it. I find it much less overwhelming that way. Next thing I did was go to the kitchen and clean up a little bit. I recently started making sure that I put away all unused appliances. I don't know what you call them, like coffee maker, toaster, when I'm not using them because I just feel like it makes your counter space feel so much fresher and organized, and it just has been a game changer for me. Highly recommend that you try it for yourself. I almost dropped that glass and broke it. That would have sucked. I was listening to this podcast recently about toxins building up in our bodies and making us feel unwell, and certain symptoms can be feeling tired all the time, feeling stressed, not sleeping well, basically just symptoms that most people have, but to an extreme. Obviously, I am not a doctor, so I can't tell you what to do, but I will share a few things that I've changed about my routine and and items that I let into our household, I guess you could say. I've switched over to a vinegar, water, and essential oil mixture for cleaning the countertops. That was mainly because I was worried about the cats. They do walk around the counters and then they're licking their paws, and I was just stressed out about all those chemicals getting in their bodies. Not to mention everybody in the household, not only the cats, would be breathing in harsh chemicals. I've also eliminated basically all plastics in our kitchen. We use glass containers now instead of plastic storage containers. We also use wooden or metal utensils, stainless steel pots and pans, as well as wooden cutting boards. Next thing I did was check my emails and allow Chevy to distract me. It was time to go to the gym, but I was starving and I didn't want to have too big of a meal and then feel gross when I got to the gym, but I also didn't want to just rush through and feel really weak, so I made myself a quick snack, gave the cats a little snack, then I headed out. I usually do about 5 or 10 minutes on the treadmill to warm up, and then I will do weight training or resistance training. I usually go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week. Then the rest of the week, I will usually just go for a jog, hike, or something as simple as an evening walk. As the weather warms up, I usually find myself doing more outdoor activities. Often, instead of going to the gym, we'll find ourselves hiking, going for long walks, jogging, or paddleboarding. Lately, one of my main goals in the gym is strengthening my back muscles. I find that my posture is just so poor. I think it always has been, and I haven't made an honest effort to address it, and so I guess that just comes with age. I'm finally taking it seriously, and I'm really working towards strengthening those muscles and reminding myself to roll my shoulders back. I can tell on this clip that I'm not practicing good posture. I think it also has to do with having tight pectoral muscles, so I'm also working to stretch those out by including things like massages and just like passive stretching, laying on my back on a foam roller, doing chest openers against the wall. We'll get there eventually. By this time, we're nearing about 4 o'clock, so that's around when I feed the cats their dinner. Sometimes I honestly feed them a little bit earlier because they just will not stop following me around and meowing. And I mean, if they're hungry, so I'll just feed them. What can I say? They've got me wrapped around their little paws. They definitely run the household. After I feed the cats, I have a shower. Tonight we are going out for dinner with my father-in-law, so I thought I would do my makeup and get ready for that. I always love an excuse to actually get done up because when I'm home, I usually don't wear makeup unless I'm going to work or going out. Regardless, it's nice to have a reason to put on makeup and get dressed up. Not that I have any idea what I'm doing. I do not claim to be good at makeup or hair. I just try my best and see what comes out of it. The other night, Dan and I were walking along a golf course and we came across a really cool bar slash restaurant on Bear Mountain, and we had never eaten at this place before. We didn't even know about it, and it had live music and the menu looked really good. It was mainly Italian food. I think it was like pastas and pizza. So we decided that it would be the perfect place to take our dad for a dinner. The restaurant is called Callisto and it has the most gorgeous view of the mountains and golf course. I think it's probably one of the fanciest places to go in Langford anyways. The ambiance is just unbeatable, and I think it's very similar to the restaurant Vista 18 downtown Victoria. Also has a really beautiful view and just makes you feel fancy, and I think it's just a great place to go for a special night out, or if you have family visiting in town and you want to show them a cool spot. After dinner, we basically just went home, settled in for the night. I got ready for bed and got ready for the week ahead. Sorry this one's a little bit shorter. I still hope you guys enjoyed. I was trying something a little bit different this week, and I wanted to do a voiceover just because it's something new that I've never done, and I figured why not? I will be honest, I've definitely fallen off the YouTube grind lately. I've just been living life, enjoying summertime, and I don't want making videos to feel like a chore. I want to continue enjoying it. So, especially during the summer, my posting schedule is not going to be as consistent. So, I'm very sorry about that. But I hope you guys have a lovely day or night, whatever it is. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.